Greetings, viewers, on this very nice spring day here at this park that used to be a pretty large farm. Just thought it would be a good opportunity to try out the new camera and to do an update on the channel. So this is the new iPhone 13 Pro Max that I'm using. Currently filming 30 frames per second, but at 4K. Not too sure yet if YouTube would accept the 60 frames per second. So this here is a old rural distribution era 4160 volt line that runs through the woods here. I thought I would just film. When I first started coming to this park, this was all brown insulators and glass suspension hardware, but recently it's been all replaced with plastic crap. As you can see up there, all plastic. Recently left sunglasses and some water bottles behind. The lines go up here. So I finally retired the old iPhone 6 Plus that I've had for years and years. And I know I have not been doing many videos recently. Unfortunately, the reason is I am back for more post-secondary education. With the coronavirus pandemic, it has completely uprooted my career. Originally, I wanted to work in the electric utility sector, and when COVID hit, they basically ceased all hiring, and my second line of choice was law enforcement. I did several interviews and actually got selected to one agency that I thought that I greatly aspired to join. But in the meantime, since they weren't hiring for 2 years because of the COVID pandemic in the academy, I started in healthcare, and basically that's where I'm staying. I really enjoy the health field, so I'm basically back enrolled in school to gain more knowledge of said field. So unfortunately, I do not really have time to do videos, but I have this summer break and I'm hoping to do quite a few. I'm planning on going back to the Kings Park Asylum, which I traveled to last summer. Unfortunately, the place was so expansive that it was impossible to do a video and upload it to YouTube. It is probably the largest abandoned place I've ever seen. I left one of the cross arms over here. Insulator. But it's smashed. Looks like it has a date code of 2005 on it. I can't get a macro shot there. So, hoping to go back and possibly get a few videos there if I'm able to capture something that's worthwhile there. And I'm also going to hopefully Berlin to see an abandoned World War II era children's hospital and tuberculosis asylum. Those of which I should be able to catch a video of. They're much smaller. This pole here is completely plastic up on the top. Still cool to look at. Left another cross arm down here. And a splice here. Pretty big in person. That's my thumb there for a size comparison. There's a cross arm brace. Now these are wood. This power company here starting in 2001, I believe they put in a gigantic order of metal end, aluminum end, and wooden section cross arms. You see two of them. These insulators are gone. And I believe recently they just replaced, it's basically all now, it's all fiberglass and plastic insulators, fiberglass cross arms as well. So leave a description down below how the new camera works. I am enjoying the pictures it's been taking. Usually buy a phone and keep it for quite a while, so this phone will be the one I use for the next several years. Unfortunately, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do a lot of videos with it, as I use a lot of old computer hardware. Still using my MacBook Pro 1st generation. So this pole here actually looks a little bit older. I'm going to say that's mid-2000s there. Has the metal arm, or wood and metal cross braces there. There's actually an abandoned pole down here. You might be able to, yeah, you could see it right in there. There used to be a 3-pole pig bank on this one, but I believe when they came through and redid those lines there, they took them because they are no longer hanging, and I already checked down at the base and they were gone. It'd be pretty cool to get those as a souvenir. And the 3 cutouts there. And that's probably a 1960s pole there. Just going up this way. And this here is where the pole dead ends. All 3 phases here end, which is surprising because they spent all that effort on replacing those lines. And the fuses are pulled. I believe there was a underground service feeder right there. And a single phase line continues through the woods going to a single family house. So the dead end right there. And then pretty bizarre construction. A single phase line comes right off the end that actually isn't fused at all. Well, not on that pole, but on this pole there's a fuse. So it just jumps over that insulator, goes to that pole with a cutout fuse, and then just a small single phase line. Gonna say it's probably 30 amp wire up there. See, it goes through the woods. Actually, there's an old brown insulator right there. If I can't get any closer. Right up there. Yeah. So that's about it for this just update video. I will try to do some videos. Like I said, I am still working now 4 days a week, so I'll have some time to do some videos. But that's about it. I'll catch you in the next video. I bet this video that's 4K probably used up a gigabyte of storage already. But catch you in the next video soon.